So this here is going to be the first tablet that I intend to turn my attention to try to repair. I've got three of them actually, three iPad 2s. These are very old devices and for the large part probably not economically viable to repair. In fact, many iPad mobile device repair companies won't touch them because you can buy a new one of these for about 20 odd quid, or a Recon one for 20 odd quid, I noticed on eBay. I'm taking a different route because I want to be repairing these because my kids keep damaging the screens, and it's coming to the point you can't keep replacing things like that, so you have to learn to repair them yourself. And having a daughter that's on the autistic scale, we believe, and a son who already is diagnosed as severe autism, where these things get launched. In fact, the reason why this is broken is because he kept bashing it over his head repeatedly. So that's made it, this is why these are all cracked. The white one there is not as bad, but all these screens are cracked. So I went and bought a repair screen, which I bought off of Amazon for about 20 odd quid. About the same price as what one of these would cost refurbed, but that's not the point. I bought it because I want to repair it. Not only that, but because once I've repaired this, I've got a use for this. I'm not just going to hand it in for recycling. I'm going to use this as an alarm clock. There's a nice little alarm sort of app on this, which isn't going to probably start up quickly enough for me to show you on the video. But what I like about this is it's a nice big face. And back when I first bought it, probably 10 years ago this year actually, I purchased a professional, the Pro End alarm clock on it, which is really quite a nice app. And the good thing about iPads, especially the old ones, are while they're obsolete nowadays, any software that you initially bought with them should still be there. And so that should still be active and functional. And it's that property that I'm relying upon here. Because, let me just log into that. Oh, hang on. That's another thing with the passcodes on these. Be very careful because you've got 7 attempts to punch it in, and after that it becomes disabled. And from my research so far, it's not possible to easily unblock these when they become disabled. For one thing, the USB cable isn't recognised by Windows, and that's even a Windows 10 build. So I've got one like that I've decided I'm just going to use it. I'm going to break it open and cannibalise the parts, basically, because I can't hack it. So all I can do is cannibalise it and use the parts. And that is one that's in an old case, which is somewhere around here. But you can see here, that's quite a nice clock. And it's also got the capacity to play music. So I'm going to repair this screen tomorrow and get it such that I can mount it on the wall and use this as a clock. So I'm all about using old devices like that because, to buy an alarm clock these days, I can see is going to cost me more than this thing's worth. So I'm quite happy to recycle this and give it an old, retirement job of just being a clock. And that's one thing I do need is a clock. So I'm going to have this up, and it's also, I think, if I swipe up, got the potential here of also playing music. And I like that. So for me, I'm going to repair this device and I'm going to use it as an alarm clock. And then I've got this one here, which isn't in as good state. This one here, I think the graphics thing on the inside of it's gone wrong because you've got this, whoa, look at that. It's possibly because an adapter has fallen out of this. If that's the case, if the cable's fallen out, I can take the screen off and replace that. If not, then I've got the one that's been disabled that I can break that one open and put that device hopefully in here. Hopefully that will work, and then I can at least get these two iPads back up and running. So that's the plan. And then I've got a Samsung, I think Samsung tablet A8, I think, to repair after that. Same story, screen broken during an autistic breakdown. So that's the plan, to repair these, and then hopefully see if I can buy some off of Amazon that have been broken, and then see if I can repair them and then maybe resell them is the plan. But yeah, I mean, learning curve here. I haven't done it before. I am of an IT background, which does help. Strange how that's kind of gone like that, but still. Maybe I pushed the button to turn it off. But nevertheless, that's my plan. I'm going to get the USB plug and get an extendable USB cable so I've got adequate space. I'm probably going to mount that on the wall in the bedroom and use that as a clock and use it as a kind of a little mini hi-fi system, because granted it's out of date, but it still has use. It still has a use. But as you can see, that has been really heavily thumped. So my job tomorrow will be to get that glass off and install the new part on. And that's going to be a new video. So combination of iPad repair and bottle cutting is a lot of what I will be doing. So stay tuned then from the autistic dad. And please like and subscribe to this channel if interested in following me.